In a world marked by escalating conflicts and sometimes only some instances of distant hope, the Secretary-General of Caritas Internationalis, Alistair Dutton, undertook a solidarity visit to the Holy Land on November the 18th. He focused on supporting the merciful angels working tirelessly at Caritas, dedicating their lives to serving humanity even in the darkest and most challenging conditions.
Pope Francis has spoken several times about how Caritas is the tenderness of the Church to the poor. And Caritas Jerusalem here, in the middle of the Holy Land, in the middle of this conflict, is manifesting exactly that tenderness for the people of the Holy Land. In Gaza itself, here in the West Bank, and trying to maintain that balance across the whole of the Holy Land. And so there is the presence with the people, Caritas staff living among their own people. It's not people from outside, it's people from the communities who are working for the communities.
Amidst the darkness, Caritas Jerusalem stands as a beacon of hope and peace. Since the beginning of the war on October the 7th, Caritas has advocated for a ceasefire and assisted displaced people using any available means. Pain and suffering give birth to mercy and hope.
The most important reason for me being here is to be with our staff, to be with each of them, and to talk about the realities that they're facing at the moment. People in Caritas throughout the world are deeply concerned about what is happening here in the Holy Land, deeply concerned about the situation in Gaza, but also here in the West Bank. And there's a strong solidarity, a strong sense of a family and friendship and wanting to be with the staff of Caritas Jerusalem.
What impacted us the most was the loss of our colleague in Gaza due to the targeting of a building near the Orthodox Church. We mourn Viola, a lab technician in the mobile medical team in Gaza, deeply. Viola embodied Caritas values and was an excellent example of the loving service of Caritas in Gaza. We were also affected because along with Viola, her husband, daughter, sister's husband and 2 of their children were also among the victims. We lost an entire family in Gaza, and the impact of this loss was extremely challenging for Caritas Jerusalem employees, who carry a heavy psychological burden.
We need peace, we need the fighting to stop, and we need to be able to get to the people, to be able to provide the level of support that is needed. And Caritas Jerusalem is daily doing what it can at the moment, looking at different scenarios and contingency plans so that it will be able to scale up.
Caritas adds its voice to that of Pope Francis and other church leaders as they call for peace and the cessation of hostilities. Caritas continues to offer its charitable humanitarian support to all those suffering. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy.